Everyone thinks they know what depression looks like. They're wrong. Depression doesn't always look like crying in a dark room. Sometimes it looks like the person who laughs the loudest. Sometimes it looks like the one who is always busy, always helping, always showing up, never stopping because stopping means feeling. Sometimes it looks like the person who suddenly gets very quiet. Not sad quiet, just gone quiet, like something switched off inside. And sometimes it looks like you, right now, reading this. Today I'm talking about the signs nobody tells you about, the ones hiding in plain sight that almost everyone misses. First sign, you stop enjoying things you used to love, not because you're bored, because nothing feels like it reaches you anymore. You watch your favorite show and feel nothing. You eat your favorite food and it tastes like nothing. The world keeps going, but you can't connect to any of it. This isn't laziness, and it isn't ingratitude. It's your brain chemistry telling you something is wrong and it deserves to be heard. Second sign, everything takes 10 times more energy than it should. Getting out of bed feels like climbing a mountain. Answering a message feels like a task you've been putting off for days. People around you call it laziness. It isn't. It's exhaustion at a level that sleep doesn't fix. You can sleep 12 hours and wake up more tired than when you closed your eyes. That kind of tired doesn't come from doing too much. It comes from carrying something invisible. Third sign, you start isolating without realizing you're doing it. You cancel plans and tell yourself you'll go next time. Next time comes and you cancel again. It's not that you don't want to see people, it's that being around people requires energy you simply don't have. And the cruel part is that isolation feeds the depression. The more alone you are, the heavier it gets. And the heavier it gets, the harder it is to reach out. Fourth sign, your thoughts become your enemy. Not dramatic thoughts that you'd recognize as dangerous, quiet ones, ones that sound reasonable. You're a burden to the people around you. Things would be easier without you. You're not depressed, you're just weak. These thoughts feel like facts. That's the most dangerous part. Depression doesn't announce itself as lies. It speaks in a voice that sounds exactly like your own. Fifth sign, you start functioning on autopilot. You go to work, you answer messages, you smile at the right moments. From the outside, you look completely fine. From the inside, you feel like you're watching your own life through a window. This is called high-functioning depression, and it's the most invisible kind because the person suffering it is often the last one anyone would guess. Sixth sign, small things break you in ways that confuse you. Someone says something slightly unkind and you fall apart for hours. You drop something and you feel a wave of emotion completely out of proportion. It's not about the dropped thing. It's about everything you've been holding without letting anyone see. When your emotional reserves are completely empty, everything hits harder. A small crack in a full cup doesn't spill much. A small crack in an empty cup loses everything. Seventh sign, you stop taking care of yourself and don't notice. Not dramatically, just slowly. Meals get skipped. Showers get delayed. Basic things feel optional.
It's not because you don't care about yourself. It's because taking care of yourself requires believing you're worth the effort, and depression quietly removes that belief. Eighth sign, you make dark jokes. Not because you think it's funny, because humor creates enough distance between you and the feeling to survive it. The person who jokes about being dead inside is sometimes the person who needs someone to look past the joke. Depression uses humor as a shield, and shields are hard to see through from the outside. Ninth sign, your relationship with time changes. The future stops feeling real. You can't imagine next month, next year, 5 years from now. It's not that you don't want a future, it's the depression makes the future feel like something that belongs to other people, not to you. 10th sign, you feel guilty for being depressed. You look at your life and think, I have no reason to feel this way. You compare your pain to others and decide yours doesn't count. So you hide it. You perform okay, and the hiding makes it heavier. Depression doesn't require a reason. It doesn't check your circumstances before it arrives. It doesn't care if your life looks good from the outside. It is not weakness, and it is not a choice. It is a medical condition, and it deserves the same compassion as any other. Here's what I want you to know. If any of this sounds familiar, you are not broken. You are not weak, and you are not dramatic. You are carrying something heavy, and you have been carrying it alone for too long. The fact that you're still here, still functioning, still getting through each day, that is not failure. That is one of the hardest things a person can do. Depression lies to you. It tells you nobody would understand, nobody wants to hear it, you should just push through. Those are lies. All of them. Telling one person, just one, changes something. Not everything, but something. And something is where it starts. If you recognized yourself in this video, please don't scroll past this moment. Talk to someone today. A friend, a family member, a professional, anyone. You don't have to explain everything perfectly. You just have to say, "I'm not okay," and let someone in. And if you recognized someone else in this video, check on them. Not with, "Are you okay?" With, "I've been thinking about you. How are you really doing?" Because the people who are not okay are often the best at saying they are. And sometimes one question asked the right way is the thing that changes everything. You are not alone in this. Even when depression tells you that you are not. There are people who have felt exactly what you are feeling right now, and they've found their way through. Not around it, through it. Getting help is not giving up. Getting help is deciding you deserve to feel better, and you do. This video is not a diagnosis, and I am not a doctor. But I am someone who believes that talking about this matters, because silence is what makes it heavier. If this reached you today, share it with someone, not because of the video, because of the person you're thinking about right now. You deserve to feel like yourself again, not a version of yourself that's just surviving, the version that's actually alive.